Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another Freeplay Friday. I always think it's going to be Let's Play, but it's not. It's Freeplay Friday. I hope all your weeks have been awesome. We're in a new game this week. I saw this in my Steam library, and I haven't played it for a while, so I figured I'd get in and show it to you, because it's a really, really sweet game. This game, as you can see up here, is called Doorkickers. It's basically like a tactical sort of SWAT type game. The whole point of it is you play a SWAT team, so you can kit them out. You get however many that is. What's that? 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you get 10 soldiers to start with, and by default they all start as point men. You unlock the other classes a bit later because you have a skill tree, which is here in the doctrine. I have this one modded. I have this game modded. There's some really, really, really cool mods that are out and about. It's a simple little game. You can see it's on iPad, so it's kind of a mobile game, but it is really, really, really top quality. So, let's get straight into it. I won't do a campaign for a couple of reasons. Mainly because campaigns are really interesting. They're really exciting, because basically what it is... I'll just say yes. It's a succession of missions, and you keep the same roster for each mission. So if they get injured, they're injured in the next mission. Or if they die in the next mission. Whereas if you just do a single mission, you just run with the squad you've got, they get XP, etc, etc, etc. But if they die, they don't die. Like, permanently. So we're going to start just with stacking rooms. I've got 2 stars on this one. Our objective is to clear hostiles, eliminate all terrorists. We have up to, or our intel says there are 5 tangos inside, which may or may not be true. So, this is the screen you're approached with when you start, right? And these are your little guys. So if I want to move them around, I just click and drag and they do that. But I don't want to do that plan. Now, you have to sort of... There's 2 ways to play the game. You can absolutely play it real time, like there's nothing stopping me from just hitting space and running out the clock and they move in real time. Or, and the way you're kind of encouraged to do it, is you pause the game, plan out your approach, and from there, you execute the plan. So we're going to do that. So the first thing we're going to do, we are going to throw probably a flashbang inside. And then once you've thrown that, we're going to get you here. No, that's a bad plan. We're going to get you here, stacking that doorway, and we're going to get you here, stacking behind. But when you come through this door, I want you facing that way, and you facing this way. Oop, okay. That was my bad. Because he's going to wait. Okay. Now we can move. Ooh, I didn't actually check that corner. So now one of my guys is injured. So in a campaign, that would be a big problem. Whereas in this, it's just kind of an annoyance. In fact, can I get you to throw that there and you to throw it here? We'll get double coverage.
Flash out! Flash out! Okay. On it.
So you kind of...
Good job. We're done here.
You need to have kind of that understanding of... It kind of teaches you SWAT tactics to a degree, with the whole, like, how to clear a room, how to check your corners, how to instigate a good breach, and there's a lot of tools to help you with that. So you can see I only got 2 stars there, because I didn't beat the time. So mine was 21 seconds, and they expect you to beat it in 12 seconds. I don't tend to try and 100% these, because the times they expect you to do it are usually really, really short. They kind of expect you to have like a plan and you just blast through it, which is not really how I play the game.
Lock and load. Let's do this.
Okay, so you have an apartment here. First thing we probably want to do is go straight for the CS gas. I believe this is a mod, the CS gas.
Flash out.
Cops are here.
Okay.
So we get you to check there, you to check here. Alright, so that's clear. We'll get you to move up to here.
I'm on it.
And you to...
No contact. No tango.
You to back him up. So then we will throw another CS grenade around the corner here. And then,
Flash out.
yeah, so it must be a mod, because they do yell flash out instead of what it actually is.
No contact. Looks clear.
I probably should have rushed in just then, so we're going to throw another one.
Flash out.
Okay, so you're going to go there, check this corner, run around here, check that corner.
Good job.
Oh, and that was it.
Done here.
So these are obviously like the training missions. I actually improved my result and I beat the elapsed time. Excellent. Kicking the door. Yes, so this is where the fun begins. So
Let's do this.
you set up proper breaches.
No contact.
So what you can do is you go like this, you believe you can plant breaching charges.
Charge. Holding. Moving. Charge in position.
Yep, so then you can say, do this, do that, do this, do... you can't do it because you're not the designated breacher. Hang on. Cancel all commands, yeah. Just wait there.
Flash out.
Do that, but hold.
Holding.
They're here.
Moving. We lost the
Oop,
man.
so you can see there I didn't check that corner properly.
Enemy down.
Good job. We're done here.
So if that had been a campaign mission, I'd have lost a man. We're going to try that one again.
Load. Let's do this.
And we'll just go straight for the flashbang entry. And everything's randomized, so there's no guarantee that they'll be there the second time.
On it. Holding.
There should be a breach and entry. Okay, I've stuffed that up. Let's
Lock and
restart.
load. Let's do this.
So we go breach and entry. So you can see if you restart, it actually saves the last commands that you had, which, you know, may or may not be helpful for you.
Compromise.
Cops are here.
Why
Lock
are you
and
doing
load.
that?
Let's do
Okay,
this.
erase all these commands. No, stop
Affirmative.
all of this.
Got
Stop
it.
it. So we get you there, and we'll get you to set up flashbang on the door, and just go like so.
Flash
Flashbang
out.
in.
They're here.
Okay. Tango down. I got hit. Tango down.
And that one might
Good
have actually
job. We're
beat the
done
record. It did. So that was our 6 seconds. So you can see that this, sort of, these are really, really basic. These are all just kill houses with point men. It gets pretty mental further in. So these are the official missions. So it goes all the way up to 84. And I have at least partially completed most of them. Some of them are really brutal. We might start with, and you can see here, like, each symbol's different. So these are just headhunt missions, so it's just eliminate all targets. Then you get hostage situations. Believe that's a, yeah, bomb. So it's a, basically, hostage situations. It's like you have to rescue the hostage. That's your objective, not necessarily to kill all the terrorists or the criminals. Bomb missions, you have to defuse. So even if you kill all the terrorists, or criminals, sorry, you still might lose because you're on a timer, and there'll be a timer on the thing. You have to find the bomb, defuse the bomb before the timer runs out. And then you have these missions up here, where you can see that there's a hostage with a gun to his head. So those are missions where if you get detected, or if you try and rush in without clearing rooms properly, the hostages get executed. And they are really, really hard. So we won't really touch them. And I think these ones, the handcuffs are arrest the target. So there'll be one person that you have to run in, arrest, and get to the exit. And then I don't remember what this one is. Oh, it's an investigate one. So you'll have to, like, search for like bags of cocaine or evidence, basically. I don't remember what the crown ones are. Oh, no, yes I do. Sorry, I'm forgetting everything about this game. It's been a while since I've played this. But these are protect the VIP. So be a VIP somewhere in the mission that you have to find and rescue. And these are stop the criminals from escaping. There's a lot of varied missions in here. And what we're going to do He's probably skipped to over here somewhere. We'll do our first... Actually, we'll go a visit to the Mother Superior. Sounds good. So there's... So you're sort of looking at minimum 6 tangos, possibly more. I don't know how exact that is, because some of the later ones tell you there's like 5 tangos and there'll be 20. But it kind of gives you like a rating, what to kind of expect. Ah, and now we've got our own team. So you get your different classes. These guys are stealth, so they get silence weapons, which can be really, really handy. Then we have, I believe you guys are... Assaulter? Yep, so they get the assault rifles. Point men get pistols, so they're usually light, and they're first ones in the door. The advantage with pistols is they're actually, in ways, really, really overpowered. Because you can get a doctrine really, really early that lets you guarantee a kill if it's within short range for a pistol. So you can get all these different weapons here. So you can see there's like different stopping powers, accuracies, reload speed, maneuverability, all that stuff. Most of them have a trade-off. So you by no means need to have silenced weapons. You can absolutely use loud weapons. It just changes your tactics up a bit. So this is a mod weapon, I believe. So the like veterinary pistol has a magazine of 5 plus 1 in the chamber before they need to reload. However, you can see the fire rate over here is incredibly low. It's the lowest it could possibly be. And the accuracy is not great either. Whereas the Mark 23 SD, which is what we use, has very high stopping power, very high accuracy, the sort of middling fire rate, decent reload speed, and excellent maneuverability. So, you set these all up differently. What do we have here? More assaulters. And they all get XP as they get kills and everything. They improve their skills down here. Do I actually have any breaches? I don't. So you can change these. I guess I do. I have one breacher. Oh no, his call sign is breacher. My bad. I tend to like the stealth. So you can get a doctrine, and we'll go through that just in a minute. But basically,
Let's do this.
they're very versatile in what they can do. There's some missions that are not good for them at all.
Door unlocked.
So you can also mirror under doors if you have
Hostile inside.
things. So you can see there's one hostile we can see. So you can... I forget how to stop it. I think it's like just like that.
Okay.
So then what we can just do is set up something like this and get you to open the door.
Target inside. Target inside.
Yeah, so okay, here's the advantage of stealth operators. Once you get the doctrine, you can tell them to selectively fire. So this guy hasn't seen us. So we can choose to approach slowly, or we can just fire. Which in some situations, so you may be able to like get a view
Roger. X-ray down.
on a target through, say, a window or something, and they will never see you. So you can set up like a couple that are looking through windows, getting eyes on targets, and then send your main force to breach through the main door, and you can take out the targets in back rooms while you breach through the front entrance. It's very, very good like that. So
Wilco.
we're not quite sure what's here, so we're going to flashbang. And then we're going to
I'm on.
clear the corner. You can hear the TV. So you try to sort of keep them together, if possible.
Holding. Affirmative.
So we'll get you to clear there, don't worry about holding.
Flash out.
That was... Sometimes the throw doesn't quite line up with where it should be.
Flash out.
There we go.
On
So
it.
get you to clear there. And it seems clear, we'll just get you to go straight through that door.
On your mark.
And no one there, so that's clear.
On it.
So this is why I don't go by the time trial sort of thing, because I like to, you know, do this safely and sort of sweep under doors and things like that. If you do the time trial mode, it kind of penalizes you for being cautious. It expects you to just charge in, basically. Alright, open that door, we'll get you to cover.
Got it. No contact.
Problem is, I think we're out of
On your
flashbangs.
mark.
You're definitely out of flashbangs, so are you. Okay, we're just doing a hot breach on this one.
Okay. Tango down.
And that was the
Good
last
job.
guy.
We're done here.
So, this is a really good game to like sort of jump into just for a little bit. I'll go to the doctrines now. So you can see, at the start you don't have any of these. You get doctrine points as you play the game. And it starts up here. So for handguns, your first thing is point shooting. And you get surgical shooting and quick draw. But then you get down here a little bit. Boom, long range drills, increase aiming speed and accuracy. Double tap. So close range targets get 2 quick shots. So normally, before that, you just, when they fire the pistol, it's just bang, 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 whatever the fire rate is. Whereas with double tap, they always shoot twice really fast as the first shot on a close range target. And then down here you got Mozambique, which double taps are followed by a headshot. So even if you don't kill someone with that double tap, you will kill them with the next one. As for long guns, this is where your stealth stuff comes in, which is over... So that's a mod thing. I believe it's here, right? Medium range drills, long range drills, negate cover, backbreaker, barricade shooting. I don't actually know where the stealth stuff is. Oh no, sorry. So stealth glass holds fire. This is in the main game. These two are not. These two are modded things. So yeah, it's really, really cool. We'll get in. We might do a campaign. I'm gonna have to like do it perfectly. I have never completed the cell because it's really fucking hard. Terror Strike. I don't know if I've actually done that, but we'll give the cell a go. So our first mission is a hostage situation, West Street with Miriam. Ooh, actually I remember this. No, we're not going to do that one. No, I remember how crap that is. Hard Day's Work might be a good one to start with. Yeah, see, difficulty easy, length short. It's just a couple of missions with a possible side mission. Hostage Rescue, so there's maybe upwards of like 8 tangos and just the one hostage. So what this tells you is like, if you find your hostage, that's the one, that's who you're looking for. So what we're going to do here straight away is get
Lock and load.
you up
Let's
to
do
here.
this.
We'll get you to unlock it. We'll get you over this side.
Looks clear.
So if we're going to unlock it first, then we will sweep it.
Door unlocked.
Right, sweep the door.
Hostile inside.
So we've got 2 there. So if you look here, right, this is where your stealth troopers come in.
In position.
So we're going to try something tricky here.
Hostile inside. On target.
Where, see if I can get inside.
Affirmative.
I don't believe they will turn around.
Got it.
Yeah, so you can see we're in position, and if we just fire,
Target inside. Got one.
didn't hear a thing.
On it.
And that's pretty much ideal.
On it. Covering. On it. No contact.
So you can see as well when they get too close to each other, depending on their weapons. So point men, pistols have a very short barrel compared to like an SMG or assault rifle. So if I turn this guy into my point man, you see he puts his gun up, he can no longer shoot. Whereas the point man, if I turn him into them, he can shoot past him. Just little things like that help make this game really, really good. There's also additional commands, so if I do that and then go around the corner,
Hostile inside. Got one.
I can tell him to wait. Or sorry, if I do that, I can tell him to always face a particular direction
I'm on it.
when he's going around until I give him another order.
In position.
Right, so
In
let's sweep the
position.
bathroom.
Hostile inside.
There's one hostile there.
No contact.
Sweep that, please. So this must be hostile and a hostage. Are they both hostiles? Okay, so these are both hostiles here. So this one will be breaching. This one,
Target inside. Got one.
yeah, piece of cake. So we're going to change this to a flashbang right there.
Flash out.
They're here!
And we just charge in,
X-ray
piece of
down.
cake.
Covering.
We need to locate the hostage.
Good job.
And there
We're
was
done
one more
here.
guy hiding in the cupboard. So I'm guessing the hostage was in there as well. But this is a pretty easy campaign. We'll do the next campaign after we finish this one. So another hostage rescue with 3 hostages this time. And this one is a fair bit trickier. So we can see the locations of the hostages. We have intel to say where the hostages are. However, what we don't know is where the terrorists are. So let's sweep this, because it's safe. And now we can spot all the hostiles inside. So they're color-coded on what weapons they have, which is kind of handy. So white shirts have revolvers, or sorry, white shirts have pistols. The, what do you call it, tank top usually have SMGs. Green has rifles, which can be very, very dangerous. And I believe you can get armored ones that have proper assault rifles. So what we're going to do here is we probably should have brought a lot more riflemen.
On your mark.
Because what we're going to do is throw both of these. So one of you is going to go here, the other one's going to go here.
Flash out!
They're here!
Right down.
Then we're going to sweep the corner and use the window for cover as we breach in right here.
Got one. Tango down. No tangos. Tango down. Got one. Tango down.
So if one of the hostages dies, or like obviously that's game over. That's a failed breach.
In position.
So we're going to bring in our assaulter.
Okay.
I've been doing, I think when I stopped playing this, I was doing a lot of hostages, which is why I don't have any breaches, because they use exclusively shotguns, which is not terribly helpful when you're trying to save hostages. You get a lot more friendly fire incidents than you should. Right, so we're going to get him to go here, check that corner, and there was one there, change, there's another one.
Good job. We're done here.
Piece of cake. I mean, this one is really easy, so this is just a clear hostiles mission. Where we have lots and lots of troops. So what we're going to do, I think, is do something like this.
Let's do this.
So we'll get you guys on that window, sorry, that door, get you on that one, make sure to mirror, so we can get a bit of an idea as to where they are. Okay, so there's 3 there, another 2 down that way. So this door's going to be pretty hot, but they're in a perfect position to be flashbanged. This one, not actually anything around, so what we can possibly do
Wilco.
is just open this door.
Looks clear.
And so if we'd had 2 stealth troopers, I would have probably moved them in sort of like that. But unfortunately, the only stealth trooper we have is the one just here. So we're going to get you shooting over his shoulder a bit there. So it's one flashbang there. We could also absolutely like breach the door with a charge, and it would probably stun these guys because they're on the other side of it. But what we're just going to do instead
Roger.
is get all these guys in position. Can I get you guys to hold that? No, you're going to throw it anyway. It's fine.
Moving. Flash out! Flash out!
They're here!
Covering.
Get you guys in, sort of in a that-ly type pattern. We'll get you guys spread out here.
Affirmative. On it.
We'll get you to go straight through here.
I'm hit. Compromised.
Oh.
Man down. I'm hit. On target.
So we lost one soldier.
On target. In position. On target. Target in sight. Got one. On your mark. X-ray down.
Alright,
Okay.
that went pretty bad, but not sort of terror bad.
Roger.
Just gonna sort of flashbang that one.
Roger. Roger.
So we did lose a soldier, so we're gonna restart this.
No contact. In position. In position. Flash out! X-ray down.
That was awkward.
Got it.
Right, no one in the bathroom.
Roger.
They're almost certainly in this room here. So we are just going to flashbang like
Flash
so.
out! On target.
Boom.
Good job. We're done here.
But that's not good enough. We did lose one casualty. And as I said, the problem with that in campaign is they're gone forever. Even from your single mission. So they lose all their XP, all their everything. And you can see this guy's injured, so he's actually injured for the entire game.
Lock and load. Let's do this.
Okay, we'll do the same thing. We'll sweep it again.
Hostile in sight.
And I believe the mod I had that allowed the
Roger. Got it. Wilco.
what do you call it? The stealth? Sort of where I said the bottom ones are the... Well, top ones are the mods and the bottom one was normal. I believe that was... It's all a mod. They changed it. It used to be, in vanilla, that... I'm talking a lot of rubbish about this game. I'm sorry. I'm, like, thinking on the fly. I didn't get much sleep last night. It's crap. I'll try and improve it. The mod adds the ability for any class to hold fire. In the vanilla game, it's only the stealth class that can, so if you happen to breach with an assaulter, they'll just open fire immediately, which the mod fixed that because it's kind of annoying. You know, it's not really helpful. And actually, we're gonna double breach here. Oh, you don't have breaching charges. Fair enough. You don't have them either. God damn it. Do you have breaching charges? Can we swap sides? Okay, you have breaching charges.
Placing charge.
Although you guys are gonna...
Cops are here. Compromise. Tango down. Charge in position. Tango down.
Yeah, so this is why... that is a pretty loud explosion even for this game.
On it. X-ray down. Got one. On target. Target in sight. Tango down.
So we got some slight injuries. I'm wearing the, like, super heavy plate. I've equipped all my officers with that because it just gets a bit ridiculous in some of the later, like towards the end game campaigns. You're versing like multiple armed hostiles with serious weaponry and all sorts of bad juju. Ooh.
Good job. We're done here.
So he took a couple of injuries. Which isn't the end of the world. So, raid on a suspected drug lab 115 market drive. So there are potentially a lot of tangos in here. And you can see we get almost a full team. If I drag them over here, they're going to be... Yeah, okay, so they are still red. So everyone here is actually okay. They're uninjured. Now, we don't have any very good options for this breach. Sort of, we have to come in here... And I suspect we're going to unlock the door, first of all.
Door unlocked.
And we're going to sweep it.
Hostile inside.
Yes, there's one there. What we might do, we might just move all of these guys over here if possible. At least away from the...
Roger.
Away from the door. Because what we're going to do is we're going to get him to open it.
No tangos. Looks clear.
And just go straight in.
On target. I'm on. Tango down.
I don't know who heard that.
On it.
So let's bring the rest of them
I'm
in.
on it. Got it. On target. Looks clear. No contact. On your mark.
So yeah, that advantage of the point man, it can never be sort of overstated. Like, you would think pistols get you know, made pointless pretty quick, but they really don't because of the way that they don't have a minimum range. Like, it really is mental when you can just kill like that.
Hostile inside. Tango down.
Okay, so these guys are just dope dumpers. So all they do is they dump dope. But the issue there is they destroy the evidence that we need to complete this mission. I think you have to secure at least one thing of evidence or something.
No contact, no tangos.
But they won't dump the dope if and only if you have cops near them, because you can arrest them, just like you can arrest most people. Now, we can possibly get through this. They haven't noticed us, they're kind of turning a little bit, but they're just out of range.
We need to stop them.
No, so that guy spotted us. And these take forever to pick.
Door unlocked. I'm on.
So we'll get you
Got it.
handcuffing him, you handcuffing him. And we'll set up
I'm on it.
for a dual breach over here. Oops, they've destroyed one.
Hands behind your back. Suspect secured. Suspect secured.
They managed to destroy one
Wilco.
bag of drugs, one bag of coke.
Evidence acquired.
Right, so let's unlock this as well. I don't know if we're going to be safe to cross that,
I'm on it. In position.
because I don't really know what the rest of this room looks like here. And I kind of want to wait until this is open so we can dual breach.
Okay. Got the dope. Door unlocked.
Although, we do have a door here. We should absolutely sweep this. Okay, so that's an actual pistol man. Okay, so actually there really isn't. There's just that guy. So we can probably just go like this and
On target.
boom,
X-ray down.
arrest him, and just move in. I'm pretty sure we can go all the way to the end.
Affirmative.
We'll get point man up here, check this, and we'll get this guy watching the door over
Roger.
here. Can you
Okay.
arrest him? Thank you. This now means we can set up over here, so let's check the
Roger.
door there. You can absolutely just... Oh, I can't do that. How do you stop this? It's like that? No? There we go. We'll just move you there. And we'll get the stealth guy to set up here. The only problem with arresting people is they do actually follow you, I think. Oh no, these guys don't. That's
Hostile
handy.
in sight.
Right, so we have 1, 2, we got 4 there watching TV.
On target.
What about from this angle? There's no more hiding in this corner?
Hostile in sight.
No, so it's just the 4 of them. And that we can deal with. In fact, can I get you over here and you there?
Okay.
We'll swap these two around.
Okay.
Get you to check here.
Covering.
There's one hostile there, which means we can get him inside.
Don't shoot. Got one.
Ooh, that was... Okay, so now they're actually coming, so let's get
Okay.
you over here, let's get you off that. You up
Roger.
here, and you just there.
Compromise. Compromise. Echoes. I got hit. Got one.
So this has gone downhill pretty fast.
Watch out. Tango down.
Right, that room's clear.
Okay.
Clear this room.
Roger.
Take that, and then take
I'm
that.
on it.
We'll get our point man to go over here, check that.
Affirmative.
Yeah, I should have cleared this room first. I got really sloppy.
Okay. Got it.
There's actually no cover behind these tables. I guess they're not high enough or
On
something.
target. Got the dope.
That one in the bathroom. Not that we can see.
Roger.
I'm confident that our point men should be able to
On your mark.
take this.
Hands behind your back. Got the dope. Suspect secured. Looks clear.
Alright, so let's get you doing that. We might get...
Affirmative.
Actually, we'll get you to take that and then head sort of over this way.
Okay.
And secure that too.
Covering.
You can... You're gonna watch this way, but head up here. Because I'm gonna get you to watch this door. Make sure nobody surprises us. So we could have done this a lot better, sort of obviously. Okay, and nobody in here, so let's just secure this. Secure this. Secure this. We lost one. We could have absolutely done this breach a bit better.
Intel acquired. Intel secured.
Alright, so you're securing the computer, and I think we've pretty much got this
Evidence
nailed
acquired.
down.
Got the dope. Got the dope.
Good, secure that, and we'll get
Got
you,
it.
actually, to set up over here. We'll get you to secure
it.
that dope. I think that's everything.
Evidence acquired. Covering. No tangos.
Throw CS just in here. Fill it with
Flash out.
capsicum spray. Oh, nothing there. We're actually going to break this one off the hinges.
Wilco.
And we'll just chuck a capsicum spray in.
Flash out. Clear. Door unlocked. Okay.
Alright, so we are all clear, but we've missed one piece of evidence just there. And I believe that should be everything. This should be the end of our mission. So, we got some more injuries there, which is not really what we want. If I'd kind of micromanaged that a bit better, we could have easily taken out this guy stealthed, and then the guys up there stealthed, and everything would have just gone perfect. Right, so let's do the drug dealer arrest. So we have a warrant for one person, but there are potentially, say, like 12 hostiles.
Lock and load. Let's do this. They're here. X-ray down.
I don't think anyone actually helped that guy.
On target. Got one. Compromise. Tango down. In position.
Right, so
Got it.
let's move like so.
I'm on it.
We'll bring you guys in.
Affirmative. Got it.
Can we mirror that? Yes, we can.
Tango down. Hostile in sight.
Okay, so let's
Looks clear. I'm on it.
sit up there, set up here. If we get you guys, say one over here, and one of you guys just here.
Looks clear.
So from about there, how are you looking? Sort of like that.
X-ray down. Got one. On target. Aborting X-ray down.
Ooh.
Hostile in sight. Got one. On target.
So that's the danger with pistols, though. They are
Got it.
pretty rubbish when it comes to range. They do no damage. They're just bad all round.
Flash out.
Alright, this area's pretty clear. We'll get our stealth guys to go in. So you can see this one has 2 levels as well. That's what the stairs are
No
for.
contact. On it.
We'll throw CS gas in the kitchen.
Flash out. No
Which, just quietly, I kind of imagine is maybe a little flammable because of the fact that it's aerosolized.
Okay.
Hmm.
Covering. In position. Got one. On target.
Right, so we are going to just move, say, 1, 2, 3 upstairs. We shouldn't need, like, a ton. We can swap between the levels just here. I hope you guys are enjoying this playthrough. I know it's sort of... the game is mostly... I guess 3 guys here that we just didn't use. The game's mostly just me sort of explaining my decisions and playing the game poorly. I'm sure there are guys in the comments, you guys that are way, way, way better than me at this, and that's absolutely fair enough. That was pretty trash.
On it. Hostile in sight.
Oh, you have made a grievous error in judgment, friend.
Placing charge.
Okay, that's clear. Let's get you in there.
Ready to blow.
So we should be able to do something like this.
Okay.
And then, so see, he'll wait, and then we detonate, and he moves.
Tango down.
Very, very cool one. Very, very cool idea, very, very cool feature.
Hostile in sight.
Okay, so that's our warrant target.
Eyes on the target.
And there's actually no one else in there, so we're just going to charge straight in. The worst you can do is run. Generally, your warrant targets never have guns, because like there'd be no way to get close to them. You'd have to use some sort of taser or something, which isn't in the game.
Hands behind your back. Come with me. Primary.
Oh, and that was the entire thing. Awesome.
Good job. We're done here.
So we've got a few more injuries, but nothing particularly brutal. And now we have a hostage situation at the hospital. So now this says there's only 6 hostiles. I am pretty sure that is wholly incorrect. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more than 6 hostiles.
Lock and load.
So first things first, as usual, we're going to pick the lock on that. This one doesn't have a lock. And what else shall we do? We might get you just over here like so.
Hostile inside.
So, I mean, there's 4 hostiles right there. You know, so there's absolutely going to be more than 6.
Door unlocked.
Right, sweep it. Okay, so this end is actually pretty clear. If we get our stealth troopers in here, and I'm thinking stack up on this corner. I'm just waiting for this guy with the rifle to come through. There he is. And if we wait for him to turn around... Oh, and there's the second one. Just like that.
I'm on it. On target. On target. Target inside. Tango down.
Right, so now they don't even know we're here, but we're already inside. So if we're very, very careful...
Roger.
Very, very sneaky.
Target inside. On target. On target. Target inside. Target inside. Hostile inside. On target.
Okay, you don't want to do it.
Hostile inside.
Understood. So can we get you holding that position? Just creep forward a little bit. Because I'd really love to know what else is around. Okay, if I can get you here and turn that way, so you should hopefully...
Covering. Hostile inside. On target.
No, okay, so you don't like doing that.
On target.
Let's just get you breaching then.
Hostile inside. On target. Got one. Tango down.
Oops, probably shouldn't have done it that way.
Got it.
But it sounds like there's nobody else around.
Hostile inside.
No, there's one guy there that just doesn't care about his friend that got mowed down. Or maybe he couldn't quite see him. But now we have a bit of a dilemma. It's possible I might be able to sneak through like this.
On target.
Yeah, I know there's a guy there.
Covering.
Okay.
Hostile inside. Affirmative. X-ray down.
It says cops are here, but that's just because it took 2 shots, I think. If it only takes 1 shot, you're fine. So these guys, I mean, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's already more than they sort of guessed would be here.
Hostile inside. Target inside.
Okay, so this is a hostage. He's fine.
Wilco. Hostile inside. Target inside. Hostile inside. I'm on it. Time to go. The civilian secured.
Yeah, so you can actually pull him out the back door.
I'm on it.
Get these guys set up.
Affirmative.
Right, so that stealth guy is done. We might set up just there. That was clear, so we'll get you set up like this.
Target inside.
There's a very elaborate,
Inside.
breach. Okay, and if we can squeeze you just there.
You're safe now. Hostage secured.
Good job. We're done here.
And that was it. So, like, that's all we need to do. So there were 15 hostiles. You know, that's a bit more than the 6 they said were about. But we completed it, and that's mission complete. So it's like 2.61 million XP. It's a bit over the top. Very, very cool. So maybe we'll kit one of these guys out to be a breacher. How about Firefox? I'm sure you guys are like, how about Breacher? But no, where's fun in that? I believe when I do it, I don't know why it's really loud all of a sudden. I'm really sorry about that. I believe the joint combat shotgun is the best one. It doesn't have the highest reload speed, but it pretty much always kills. I could get the silenced shotgun, which could be very interesting. But no, we'll go joint combat shotgun. Secondary doesn't really matter. We want something that gives us higher mobility, which I think they all do the same. So the 1911 I think is my main, yeah, it's my main sort of loud pistol. And we'll go the extended protection, which is the best one. So yeah, you start with the low threat armor, which is not terribly good. You'll get injuries from everything basically. So you can see it says protects against handguns and SMGs. The assaulter vest, handguns, SMGs, and rifles, but it only protects from rifles on the front and the rear. The sides are not safe. The extended protection, however, protects from handguns, SMGs, rifles from the front, from the rear, rifles, and from the side, rifles barely. Then you get like the Raider vest, which is just the front and back, or the front plate, which is just the front plate. So I tend to go for extended protection. At the start, you want like maneuverability. It does slow your guys down quite considerably, but when you start fighting against, like SMGs, or sorry, when you start fighting against actual rifles that are on everyone, like assault rifles, it is so worth it, so worth it to have the extended protection. So you do have a taser. I think that's a mod weapon, I believe. Not 100% sure, but we might start the next campaign, the drug bust. It's medium and it's long. The cell is hard and long. Hard and short, medium and long. Actually, that was drug bust again, sorry. Hard and long, and this is medium and short. We might do iTerror. I don't think I've done iTerror. So, hostage situation, the Sparkle in the Soho. Ooh, that's a lot of tangos. We also have a lot of troopers, though. Probably not going to need the stealth troops. Point man is always good to have, as I've said, just so you can like clear small rooms really easily and quickly. So we got one. There's two there, which is not great. There's one there, one there. Okay, so this door is watched pretty heavily. Everyone's looking in this direction. What about this direction? Okay, so you got 1, 2 there as well. But I'm gonna see. So this is a bit of a test at the moment. Cancel all orders. What if we do a CS breach, like so?
Cops are here.
So question's gonna be, he's injured, right? Oh, he's badly injured too. Yeah. What happens with the once you get the like the double tap and the Mozambique, where it's double tap and then kill, you no longer need to worry about the damage of the pistol. You kind of have to worry about the ammo, because that's going to be your main burden. Okay, so what we might do, we're not going to get you to breach actually. We're just going to set you up there. We're going to pick the lock. You're going to pick the lock on this one. Because we're going to breach with assault rifles. We're going to throw... If we can sneak over to here. I'll just wait for that to get picked. There we go. So if we can throw flash bang. Can we get you to hold... Yeah, wait for Go Code Alpha. So this is something you can obviously play with a bit more. So they all seem to be looking at this, right? Yes. So what we're going to do, we're going to watch this. So we go.
Alpha, go.
Okay, that was actually, like, really bad. Because I think we hit the guy that's around the corner, so let's actually go a bit out. Ooh, nice flashbang. In fact, none of these are working the way... God damn it, stop that. Get back on that thing. There we go, so let's drop this right on top of them. I don't think flashbangs actually work on, like, you know, sight on this, it's just a range around them. So we just charge around this corner. I think that's probably even a bit close. We'll just charge in, charge in. So you should be covering this sector, you should be covering this sector, you should be covering this sector, like so, and you should be covering this one, obviously. Oof. Alright, so let's get the point man up here, we'll get him to sweep this room. Where's our breacher? That's the man of the hour. We'll get you to sweep there. But we have successfully controlled the front with sort of minimal injuries. We got one bad, and that was my fault. But we didn't have any deaths. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a lot of hostiles just here. Honestly, don't know how we're going to deal with that. Because I am dubious, if I set up breaching charges on there, I suspect that might actually kill them. Might kill the hostages. Obviously I don't care if we kill the terrorists. Okay, so just clear that room. Yep, it's clear. Very good.
Okay. Charge in position. Okay. On it.
We don't really have anywhere for you. Stand over there.
No contact. Placing charge.
Yeah, I'm really dubious about this, but
Looks clear. Charge ready.
it will let us get to a sort of that lead position, like this.
No contact.
Then if we get like this.
No contact.
So what you can do, you can also go like A and A. So then when I go like this,
Good job.
we did it. I actually thought we hit a hostage then in like the crossfire, but no, that worked perfectly. So like elapsed time 2:29. I think that was actually faster than you're supposed to do it. But that would have been a miracle. I bet you 2:30 was the top. So let's move on to the next one. Hostage rescue with what it says is 5 tangos.
Lock and load. Let's do this.
And I believe, don't know if it's 100% true, but I think the injuries get healed at a rate of like 1 level per mission they don't go on.
Roger.
So like if you have a yellow injury, it takes 1 mission. If you have a red injury, it takes 2.
Looks clear.
Okay, so that's clear.
Affirmative.
Sweep that one.
On your mark.
There's going to be like a ton in here. Ah, yeah, see this guy? So he's got an MP5K and he has low threat armor. So that's not great. But I've got a bit of a plan here.
Placing charge. Ready to
There's also a hostage just there.
hostage spotted. No shot.
Ah, okay, so here we also have a sniper. So we have a sniper on these northern windows. If we if we get the chance, we can get them to fire. Okay, I just got an achievement. I don't know what that was for. Completing 150 missions. Must be a bit delayed. So what I'm thinking is if we go boom, and then flash, like so.
Flash out. Tango down.
And we're going to get you straight on that hostage.
Hostile inside.
Okay, and there's just the one there. And I don't have any breaching charges.
Come with me. Civilian secured.
Right.
Clear.
Take it to the rescue zone. So you turn a lot. Obviously a breaching charge would be like perfect for that
You're
spot.
safe now.
Thank you.
Hostage secured.
You move to... Actually, you clear that.
I'm on it.
Do you have a breaching charge left? You do. Because the second floor, or the ground floor, yeah, we don't really have an option for a breaching charge. Like, all of this is really way too close to hostages. So we could actually move that to him.
Ready
So
to
that would
fire.
be a shot. If we... What's our open fire button? S. S will fire immediately. But if possible, we don't want to do that.
Placing charge.
I do like that the guys on the ground floor don't notice
Charge.
that
in
the
position.
basement's like exploding.
Covering.
Okay, so that's clear. We'll just get you set up, say here. So when we blow this, easy peasy.
I'm on it.
Easy peasy, lemon Stevie, second floor.
I'm on it.
Yeah, can we get that door open again? Okay, so there is one that just lives there. Which really is a bit less than ideal.
No contact.
But I'm thinking we might just drop a flashbang, like, at his feet.
Flash out. Straight down. Target in sight. On your mark.
See, like, because their life's not in danger at this moment, they're not going to go for the hostage. But if they are going to go for a hostage, they'll wait until
On
he's...
target.
until they're in danger.
Tango down. Target eliminated. Injured.
But that is how you get some safety.
Okay. Tango down.
Nice!
Good job. We're done here.
Very nice. Alright, next mission. It's just a headhunt. Ambush, eliminate all terrorists. So it says, basically, intel means, I have no idea. Like, question mark, that's what that means. Don't like having my point man in the field like that.
Lock and load. Let's do this. Roger. Got it. Got it.
Okay, but we want everyone facing that way.
Got it. I'm on it. Affirmative.
There's gonna be a lot of injuries on this one.
Got it. Got it. Tango down. I got hit. On your mark. Covering. On target. On target. On your mark. Tango down.
Good job.
Oh, we got 'em
We're
all.
done here.
Shit. Wow, I did not expect it to go that well. So we can go to a hostage situation, which is the optional one. Or a campsite. Interesting. Now we're going to go for the vet clinic. Ooh, there's a lot of people in this, and this is a big map. But I think we'll be okay. Okay, so one of our stealth guys is injured, but stealth guys shouldn't be on the front line, so it should be
Lock and load.
okay.
Let's do this.
Can we just pick the lock, please? Can you just sweep that?
Hostile inside.
Oh, okay, so, right. Right here, you can see that we have two guys
Unlock.
that are standing behind hostages, which means that more often than not, we will probably just end up popping the hostage. Now, we're going to set a breaching charge,
Placing charge.
and we're going to start coming through this door. There's no real other option, so this is going to be a very, very, very messy breach, no matter what we do.
I got hit.
Oops.
Okay.
No, 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 don't do that. I just want you to look that way and head that way.
Tango down. Covering. Hostile inside. Tango down. Wilco. On it.
So this is our bad injury, yeah?
Tango down.
I am a bit worried about this room.
Flash out. Okay.
And I was absolutely right to be worried about that room.
On it.
Check this. So this is kind of a holding pattern. We can't really go in here. Or there might be a way and I've just forgotten how to get hostages out of the way.
Position.
I think a stinger might work if we had a stinger grenade. Okay, you're not injured, so let's get you going down here.
Roger.
And you heading over here.
On it. On target. Roger.
Time to
On
say
target.
goodbye.
Target inside. Tango down.
No, I don't think so.
Hostile inside.
Time for
Tango
you
down.
to say
On your
goodbye.
mark.
Right, so we still have a lot of sort of areas that I don't like.
Roger. Holding.
You might want to swap weapons.
Loading.
No, how do you get... How do you swap? There it
I'm
is. Because you're going to flashbang this room. Actually, you might get a bit closer first, just quietly. You flashbang in this room, and then you're going in.
Flash out.
There's a guy there.
Straight down.
Boom, boom, boom. Like, pistols are so good, man. Pistols are great in this game. If anybody wants to check this out, so like, we're nearing the end. I'm just going to finish this one, and then we'll be
Affirmative.
done. But if you're interested in looking at this game, because you like this sort of thing, so I love the SWAT games. SWAT 3 and 4 are absolutely phenomenal games. I wish there was a SWAT 5. Because SWAT 4 now is a little bit dated. So I wish there was a new one. But this kind of scratches that itch,
Affirmative.
which is really, really quite awesome. It's not quite the same, it's not a first-person shooter that requires, you know, a bit of common sense and thought, but
On it.
it's still pretty awesome, and they've accomplished everything perfectly.
On it.
Okay, so you're going to watch this hostage. Okay, that's clear. Yeah, honestly, that guy at the back there, like this guy, he's the one I'm least worried about, all things considered.
Got it.
So I don't specifically remember what the advantage of a point man over a... like an assaulter with a pistol is. I believe the point men get more skills.
No tangos.
Not 100% sure about that, though. Okay, so that guy's just in a closet. Fair enough. Like, I'm pretty sure that a point man is better with a pistol than an assaulter is.
Hostile inside.
Okay, so that room is clear. Ah, I see. Okay, so we come here... and we can probably flashbang right here. Is that about the gist of it that I'm getting? I think it is. So if I cancel your orders, get you to just be ready on this door.
No tangos.
Let's throw flashbang. I would use a stinger, but this hostage is pretty close.
Say
Hostage
goodbye.
down.
Ah!
Failure.
Tango down.
Oh, that's such a pain. Hey, we're gonna go back. We can do that one again, yeah. Yeah, we can. Alright, and that's all we're gonna have time for today. So thank you guys for joining me for another Free Play Friday. I hope you, like, enjoyed this game, and I hope you're gonna have a look at it. It is really good. I will absolutely include a link down below, so you guys can check it out on Steam. Really, really good. I don't know what the iPad version's like. Could be just as good as this, could be worse. It won't have mods, and the mods that I have and that are made for this game do add some pretty cool stuff. So, yeah, thank you very much everyone for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more content from me, the Aussie Nerd, make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you think you know any friends that might enjoy my content, make sure you show them a video or two. I really, really appreciate it. And finally, if you want to leave any comments about this game, like if you already know this game, you've had some really cool experiences with it, if you've got any tips for me playing this, since I'm sort of getting into it again, that you want me to know for some of the missions, I'd really appreciate that. And yeah, so make sure you leave a comment down below, and I'll see all of you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.